Hey guys, JDBM here, and welcome to my reaction video of the GTA 6 trailer. It's finally dropped. It did actually hit our screens a little bit sooner than GTA or Rockstar had wanted to, because they were planning to do it 2 p.m. British time on Tuesday the 5th, but then somebody leaked it, and then they had to release it early. Whether or not you're a conspiracy person and thought maybe they did that because then it becomes prime time for America, that's up to you. But for this reaction video, I'm not alone. I have got 3 of my crew with me who are here to have their say and their opinion on the matter. Just give some, basically, a way for me to bounce my ideas off. So they are Charles, maybe, then it's Hey, it's Drag,
Hello.
and then it is Zombie, aka Jack. So here they are.
Hello.
I'm sure they'll pipe up. There we go. They all have. So, yeah, we're going to crack on with this. We've got the trailer. Unfortunately, I can't ask Chance and Dragon because they've already watched it. But at least with Jack, we can sort of predict a little bit as to what the trailer is going to be. My predictions is, as it's only a minute and a half, it's not going to give us too much information. I think it's just going to be some cutscenes from different features of the game. It's not going to give us like any map details or where it's going to be roughly based off, anything like that. And then right at the end, it will tell us the date is going to be released, or I should say correctly, the year, because let's be honest, it's not going to be releasing next month. I'll be shocked if it's released next month, but I don't think it will be.
No, I don't think it'll be released next month. Maybe next year. Yeah, I've been avoiding it like the plague. It's been on Instagram, Facebook. It was even on my local news channel earlier, and I had to switch over because I saw some pink sky, and I was like, nope, GTA, can't watch it, gotta wait.
I can't believe it was on your actual news channel. That's ridiculous. But me too. I've gone on like on my phone. I've had a few notifications on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. I'll be like, oh, let's just go on there just to get rid of those. And then like as soon as I got it, like, no, close it down. You can't do that. You'll see a spoiler or something.
I think I know why it was on your news. It is now the most viewed YouTube video in under 24 hours on YouTube.
That isn't a music video. Yeah. It beat Mr. Beast.
I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? That's the case. Like, that just shows you how many people want this trailer to come out, or not the trailer, sorry, the game to come out already. I think it's going to be 13 years next year, isn't it? So it's 12.
Oh, we've been waiting 10 damn years.
Yeah, it's been ridiculous. Yeah. And probably you guys watching this are now thinking we're waiting 10 damn years for you guys to play the trailer. So if there's nothing else that anybody wants to say, let's crack on with it. Let's watch the trailer. It might be one of those where we just watch the whole thing through, don't say anything. I might pause it occasionally. It's going to be how I feel. I've not done one of these before. The fact that the intro has gone as smoothly as it has, I feel like I need to do a pat on my back, because sometimes when I do other stuff, it takes me 3 or 4 takes. So I'm proud that this is going as smoothly as it does. I'm now going to touch wood and hope I don't ruin the rest of the video. So let's get cracking. All right, people. Let's do it. Okay, nice guy. Bit bad,
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
Okay, so a female playable character, clearly. It looks to be a big map.
Look at those guys.
Good graphics, I suppose.
Oh.
She said she cared about me. She tried to make my world.
Okay, that is actually a beautiful shot, if I may say so. It also looks like, actually, from this, that it's going to be... I know one of the leaked images from maps previously is one where it's got, like, cities that have bridges going to other parts of a different map. I don't know if you guys know the map I'm on about.
Yeah.
That almost
About
looks...
the original Vice City?
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's like it's got like a big chunk in the middle and then sort of like dotted islands essentially. I mean, I'll put it up on post-production so the viewers know what I'm on about. But it looks like this could be the case because you've got a long narrow bridge with not a lot going on the sides of it. So that could be that map that's being hinted at. I don't know obviously for sure, but either way that looks like a beautiful shot. Like that looks like some crisp gameplay. Yeah.
Just
I do believe...
FYI, technical real quick. I think there's a small lag between the video playing and you seeing it. So I think you're seeing it about a second or 2 before we do.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's just Discord.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully
Just
for the video's sake, that won't be the case. But yeah, well, I mean, so far so good as far as I can tell. 30 seconds into it.
This picture you're looking at, I can see 3 different kinds of boats, which I believe might be new vehicles.
Oh, right, go on.
Ooh,
Then.
that'd be nice.
Point out.
Because like there's the massive yacht on the right side.
Yeah, I see that.
There's a smaller yacht on the left,
Yep, I see that.
and then even smaller boats around it. So I just think that's going to be a lot of vehicles.
Yeah.
And we've already seen the swamp buggy as well. You know, those
Yeah.
ones. In the
Yeah.
van.
The other thing I will say,
Look, there's a pickup truck in the parking lot. I
Oh.
want that pickup truck.
I was going to say, if you have a look at these ones down here, they look familiar to the cars you get in GTA 5. So don't know whether or not they're going to give us completely different vehicles. They might just build, hopefully.
Well, someone said because this is so early that they're stand-ins, and they did this for the GTA 5 trailer too. That they used the models from 4. So
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
So if you see familiar cars, it just may be stand-ins right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair
that's
enough.
why I pointed out the boats more than anything, because they are
Okay.
new assets,
Yeah.
from what I can tell.
If this is based on Vice City, will it be in the 80s still? So we might have 80s vehicles rather than any modern vehicles like we had in GTA 5.
I doubt it. I think it's going to be modern.
Yeah, it might be like a modernized version
Well,
of it.
we'll find out.
Yeah. Right, okay. I think we've probably yeah, I mean, I think we've said everything we want to, so let's get going again.
The way she thought it should be.
Yeah, there we go. Saw some of the models.
Oh, there we go. Here's another perfect shot of what I was on about. Look at those bridges between different sections. I think that map that's been leaked.
I see a stunt jump. See the broken bridge? That's a stunt
Yeah.
jump.
Oh, yep, good shout. Yep, good spot. Okay. I mean, to be
Oh,
fair,
true.
it looks really good, like graphics wise.
Yeah.
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 Also on the left-hand side, is that a cargo ship actually sailing
that's
rather
what
than?
I was thinking.
Yeah. And like the
Nice.
yacht in the right is also moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, a new blimp in the middle of the screen.
Is it?
Oh, yes, up there at the top. There you go. Right at the top.
Oh.
Is that a blimp? I thought that was something on the ground.
No, I think it might be on the ground.
Hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but okay. Yeah, so far so good. Let's keep rolling.
We were desperate then
Ooh, baby.
to have each other to hold, but now
Hater! That's going to be a $5 microtransaction. That's working.
Yeah, probably.
So far,
Wait,
I want
who's
to kill
back?
every person I see.
The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking together, being a team.
This looks really good. I'm sort of
Trust?
speechless, really.
Trust.
Okay, maybe seeing those two, I know it's right at the end, and we're about to get to the reveal of the date, but having those two together, maybe that's a hint that it's a co-op playable storyline.
If it is, you and Lauren got to do a Bonnie and Clyde
Yeah.
playthrough.
We will
Also,
definitely do
I've
that.
seen a lot of stuff in this video that hints towards a certain stereotype of a certain state.
Okay.
Florida.
Florida.
Ah, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, but there are truths. That's the American here. There are truths in the stereotype.
Yeah, like the swamps, the crocodiles, the stupid people.
Yeah, they
the
do.
ones-
They wait a minute. They call the Panhandle of Florida, which this isn't really the Redneck Riviera, by the way.
That's brilliant. One thing, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but in the
Yeah, go back a little bit. Scroll back a little bit before we see the
mud
date.
trucking area, I don't know if you can click back to where there was like a mud
Oh, hang
sort of
on.
festival.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Here we go.
Right there.
Okay.
Can you see in the background
It's a bit blurry.
on the left-hand side?
Hang on, let me see if I can try and get a better shot. Oh no,
Oh.
that's is going to be. Okay.
Oh, that looks like children.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Do you think they're finally going to have
that's a
children?
very good catch, dude.
And also, are they going to let you be able to run them down and kill them like you would other people?
No, that will get. There
But
will
they
be.
They
can
will allow it, but you will be reported to the authorities from the AI.
No, let me finish it. If you drive a car towards a child, it's going to dart out of the way, like in other games in the past. So you can't
I
actually
see.
murder the child. But are they going to be
Wow.
a feature in it that there will be kids walking around? Because let's face it, everything about GTA 5, all the characters are pretty much the same height.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's a very good point.
And,
Actually,
you-
never
and you
thought
know
about
what? If that happens, the number one priority of all gamers is to figure out how to kill the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, just you wait. There'll be videos all over the place. This is how you know how with GTA 5 it was a case of how do you stop the train, the cargo train around the map. This time it'll be how do you get the ability to kill kids. I can't believe I'm saying that sentence, but you know it will be
Well,
everywhere,
you know it's
won't
true. You
they?
know it's
yeah,
true.
it will be everywhere.
It'll give the prostitutes a break from being murdered all the time. So
Yeah, they're all
By the
going,
way, what is
"Thank
that
God."
vehicle over to the right? Do you think? What is that? Is that a four
Like a
wheeler?
dune buggy, some
Yeah,
kind.
I think they all like even like the ones towards the left as well. They all look like different sort of off-road type vehicles. So
Well, did you ever see the episode of Top Gear where they did like mud trawling? They get these vehicles with really wide, tall, narrow wheels, and they were like dragging through mud.
it sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
It's like I think it is an American sort of sport or pastime, if you will.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, I've seen videos of that. Yeah,
And this scene looks just like it.
yeah.
So,
It'll be interesting to see what if any of these scenes are like within just the story mode side of things, or if they'll be relatable towards like an online thing. One thing that I also had a thought
Oh,
about
you know,
that would be interesting is
kids
whether or
in
not.
story mode, but not on online like animals are in 5.
Yeah, very true. But it'd be interesting to see whether or not the game is released as you know how GTA 5 was released as the story mode and online. It'll be interesting to see if they approach it with like how COD has, where if you want to get the game and play the multiplayer or the solo campaign, you've got to buy the game. But they might make the online side of things free because there's so many microtransactions, so shark cards, that they'll probably make their money's worth by people not having to buy the game. I don't know if they'll approach it like that either.
maybe.
Yeah,
$120 for both.
yeah, I guess we'll see. Right, let's bring it back now to where we were and for the dates, because I imagine it's going to be released any second. I mean, I like the colour scheme of
Guess the date. Guess the date.
2025. Oh, those teasers! Oh my god!
Boo.
Wow,
So we got
2025.
a minimum of speculation then.
Yeah. The thing is, right, that could be either early. So, for being optimistic here, it could be the very early start of 2025. So, you've got a little over a year. Or this could be like the fall of 2025, where you're talking closer
I'm
to 2
thinking fall.
years. Yeah, so am I. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
but do we want Red Dead Redemption 2 quality, or do we want Cyberpunk where it was just full of
well,
so many bugs?
No, you're right. You're right, but they've had 10 years.
yeah.
I
They've
bet
had
they'll
10 years
release
to
a
work those fucking
beta
bugs out.
first, though.
Oh, I don't know if. Maybe it depends.
With something
I'm gonna-
this big, they won't be able to release it straight away without some kind of test.
Yeah. Thing is,
I
they
gotta
just
tell you
they
something
just
that I
need to
read.
make sure that the game is released when it comes to being released. Sorry, Chance, I'll let you speak in a second. That it's released with a full version. Like, you know how some COD games have been released, and even when they're fully released in quotation marks, they're not. They've got so many bugs. They just need to make sure, like with Cyberpunk as a perfect example, it's not released with 1,000 bugs all over the place. They need to be the finished article. And they've had so many other companies to have a look at and see how they've done, and they've done awful. That they just need to be like, okay, well, look, this game is going to be huge. Everyone wants GTA 6. It's been asked for so many years. We can't get this wrong. They can't afford to.
No. I mean,
No,
people
the
have
thing that I read is that GTA 6 may come bundled with the new PS5 Pro.
Yeah, to be
Oh,
fair, I
So
could see that
they may
happening.
be launching at the same time. Yeah.
But then again, it seems a long time for the Pro to be coming out. Like, if you think about it, the PS5 has been out for, I think, 3 or 4 years now. And normally,
Yeah, and we've just had the Slim released this
yeah,
week.
and normally the Slim
Yeah.
comes out like roughly around the same period as the Pro. So be it.
Yeah, but how?
I don't know about the tech stuff. All I know is
Yeah.
that
Okay.
in order to run GTA, what they're saying is some people are saying that to run GTA 6, 60 frames per minute, full
Yeah.
whatever, you got to have the Pro. It won't be able to do it with just the regular 5.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Really.
That's-
Give us a better screen to look at. Right, go on, Jack. What you're saying?
I was just gonna say, God, I can't even remember now what I was gonna say.
Okay. Right. Sorry. Change. Just obviously random thought here, but as I'm just looking at the traffic here. the moving on the right hand side. So it's definitely going to be following American road laws again.
Oh yeah, it's an American
yeah.
game.
Yeah, I know, but like they haven't sort of decided to go. Oh, we're going to go over to Britain. We're going to go over to London and change the
They
side.
should. I'd really like to play in London.
I
I'll
have
go back
heard.
a little bit. Let's look at some of the scenes
Okay.
real quick
Yeah, I
before we
heard. Even though I abstained from watching the video, I couldn't help but hear some of the leaks. And one of them was the end scene where they both pop in through the door with guns raised. It was very Bonnie and Clyde-esque.
Yep.
Obviously in a relationship.
Yep.
And like Bonnie and Clyde, they're going around doing robberies, and the pose they're in apparently is a homage to them.
Ah, okay.
There's also a nod. I can't remember what scene it was in, but there's a door sticker that is a nod to the song that is playing, which apparently is meant to be thematic to
Yeah.
the whole relationship of the couple that may be the protagonist.
Yeah.
That person is meant to be a copy of somebody who was arrested last year, I think, in Florida.
Oh.
A few of the scenes have actually been copied off real life incidents, like the alligator in the pool, the naked man hosing down his garden, twerking on top of the car. They're all
Yeah,
based
all
on
that's-
real events.
Yeah, but not just one events. This stuff kind of happens all the time down there.
Yeah, down there, we don't get this sort of thing in Britain. We get somebody tutting in a queue. Somebody who tutted louder than they should have. Oh, by Jove, they're in
Yeah.
trouble.
If you want to cause,
Let's
if
go
you wanna
back to the
cause trouble in
twerking for a
Britain,
minute.
just cut the line, and my God, you'll have an outrage. Right, what did you say? Sorry, go back a little bit.
Go back to the twerking for a minute.
Oh yeah, of
I think
course. Do you want to go back to this scene as well, Chance? There you go, right for
Oh,
you,
that
buddy.
one's a fine one. Oh, there we go. You think Lindsay Lohan will sue over this image too?
Right, let's quickly take this away. Okay.
Oh, the
right.
woman with the Sue Hammers again. That was another homage to a real crime.
That one. Let's do the water one.
Oh, the water one.
Beaches. Oh man, there's so many people on those beaches. I'm gonna mow
Oh,
them down.
wait.
You can actually see a truck with a trailer and a boat on it. Does that mean we're going to be able
Oh,
to do
yeah.
that with our boats as well?
Nice.
Well,
Maybe we'll have to if we purchase a boat. You might have to physically take it to the shore
Ooh.
yourself.
it depends.
Also, I can clearly see a reused asset of the Sparrow on the right side
Yep,
of the screen.
I just noticed that as well. As soon as you started saying that sentence, I spotted that too. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, there's a lot there to take in.
Oh, actually, there was one more thing. If you can go to where the police are kicking in a door,
Police are kicking in a door. Where else was that?
I think it was near the intro, to be honest.
Wait, you just went by it.
Oh, did I?
Oh,
Oh, let's just.
Yeah,
play
it's
this
to
one.
the left, to the right.
There you go, Chance.
There it is.
Okay.
Gator.
right. That is filmed from the police perspective. So, is there a possibility that you'll be able to do missions as a policeman?
Like body
Ooh.
cams. That'd be interesting.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad suggestion actually.
Like I said, I have heard this one.
Yeah. Okay.
When you crime, the police will try and talk you down to surrender. They won't just start shooting at you randomly now. Like, hey, you just fender
Well-
bender, I'm going to blow your head off. It turns out that they've got some AI built into them that they're going to try and talk you down.
Well, obviously that feature was in GTA 5, where obviously when you're on the story mode, they would try and talk you. They wouldn't just shoot you straight away. But obviously online, they decided, nah, we're just going to start shooting at you when you look at us the wrong way. So it depends if they apply the same AI for the online aspect to it. Obviously, it's a lot of speculation. It would be great if they did. And the one thing I'd love to do is if they just had more buildings you could just go in and interact with. Like, it doesn't have to be much, but instead of just having these block buildings where there's nothing
Yeah.
behind them, it'd just be brilliant if you could just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just something.
Yeah, just to
Hey,
run
go back.
through them.
Yeah.
Go back to the where they're doing donuts in the street.
Okay, that wasn't too.
Back to the left a little bit.
Oh, here we go.
I think it's more
Oh, no, not that one. Click.
that one. I just want to see if we can see some cars.
You gonna do what I'm asking? What is going on? Okay.
There.
No, I keep giving what you want.
What do we
Chance.
see?
You just wanted to see the twerking, didn't you, Chance?
I'm seeing a lot of reused assets. Like we've got the Sultanaris Classic on the right,
Yeah,
the Buccaneer behind it.
yeah.
Now there's another scene further at the beginning, outside of it, like looks like a Mammy club strip, right there.
Okay.
All GTA 5.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get no new releases shown
Oh
off
no!
yet.
Again, they could be just reusing the assets to get this trailer out.
Yeah, I bet
That's
this is
what
gonna be
some
a
people
really
are
fun
saying.
area though, because there's gonna be all bars and clubs down here.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, looking at it, it gives me like a Las Vegas type feel, where you've just got a long strip with those trees in the middle
Yeah.
type vibe. Almost, you know, like, to be fair, the Vinewood Road on GTA 5 at the top of the map, where it's just like a long stretch of road.
Actually, that's showing off something else as well. There's a busker on the right side.
Oh, yeah.
Does that mean
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna see them throughout the game as well?
Well, there was one down by the beach, isn't there?
Oh, was that? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, GTA 5. If you go down to the beach, a little way up from the mask place, there's a guy who plays guitar.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I've murdered him a few times, like you do.
Started off so innocent and then just just murdered him a few times. That's all. All right.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
I like good stabbing. You know.
All right. Well.
oh,
Those are
I think they actually know they're using remade assets as well, because this car in front of us has got the Cheetah license plate on a Cheetah Classic.
Oh yeah, good sport. Okay, interesting.
I mean, not saying they won't reuse some. I mean,
Yeah.
just because
Yeah.
we have a new game doesn't mean the older cars are going to disappear. It's just, from what I've read, some people are just suggesting they're just reusing it for this
Yeah.
trailer because they had to get something out.
I mean,
So why they didn't put something new in there, I don't know.
Well, I
it's-
heard they're going to change the physics of the cars, so they won't be as easily able to be rolled back into the correct way. Like the damage on them is going to be a lot more realistic.
Oh,
The
nobody wants that.
physics in them.
yeah.
I'm just hoping that they don't put petrol in them. That every like 10 minutes you got to go and fill.
Oh, see, I don't know. I think that'd be a cool aspect.
No, I've seen it on roleplay and it just looks like a proper ball ache. Imagine you're doing a timed mission and halfway through you got to go fill your tank.
Yeah.
Listen, I do this on OCRP, and you're role playing, and that's fun. I'm not role playing when I play GTA. You know what I mean? Normally, because I don't want to have to stop in the middle of a heist or a chase or something. Oh, I'm out of gas.
Well, maybe
Gotta pull into a gas
when it
station
comes
here.
to stuff like that, maybe they deactivate it because it would just be a ball ache. But if you're just doing like I don't know, maybe it's one of those options that when you start up your own public, like your own private session, you can choose the settings you want on it. Because in terms of our Survive the Hunts, I think it'd be quite a cool aspect, or just any other games you do where fuel is a factor. Because like particularly for Survive the Hunts when it comes to chasers, if I'm then having to
Now, that's
watch
interesting.
my fuel gauge and be like, okay, well I can't outrun these guys forever, or I could outrun you guys before you guys run out. That would be a really cool aspect. Or just
Or we could just park up at the petrol stations and wait for you to fill up and get you there.
yeah, true. But then in that sense, I'd hope they'd have lots of petrol stations so that wouldn't be the case. But I don't know, time will tell. But okay. I mean, as far as this, you guys want to add anything else? I think we've probably talked about this trailer. That's a minute and a half long, for as long as possible. So the other thing I just noticed is it's called Trailer 1, which suggests there's going to be multiple trailers, which I know, stating the obvious, aren't I? But just something I picked up. So
Yeah.
if you guys are all happy, I'm happy, and we can probably call an end to this reaction video. So
Yeah, and this
Alright.
is Zombie Alamando.
you stole my line. I swear I've heard that before. But yeah. All right. Well, Chance, Jack, Zombear, and Dragon, thank you so much for joining me with me on
Yes,
this
sir.
reaction video. It's been a pleasure. And for a first reaction video, I think it's gone quite smoothly. So I hope you guys think that too, and you viewers too as well. So yes, that's all from me. If you've enjoyed this, let me know down in the comments. Just be interested to see what the reaction is to doing one of these reaction videos. Anyway, whatever. Let's get on with it. So thank you guys. JDB Gaming, out to Mundo.